Children are not born with prejudice. It's something they learn later in life, but when they're young, they choose friends based on positive experiences they have together. The ease of making connections becomes harder as they get older, as they learn about differences and divisions that exist in the world. This is especially true for children growing up in Israel and Palestine. Peace Drums allows these children to build connections through the experience of learning and playing music together as a band, giving them the opportunity to see each other as fellow musicians rather than as members of a different community. They learn together as members of an ensemble, creating harmony, melody, and rhythm together. Religious, cultural, and social differences have no place in a steel band. When we watch and listen to children from different backgrounds and beliefs playing together, it reminds us all what it feels like to be united despite our differences.
Hi, I'm Harvey Price, Executive Director of the Peace Drums Project. Our mission is to connect young people from three faiths, Christian, Jewish, and Muslim, that live and go to school and have their lives in Israel and Palestine. These societies are, by unfortunate design, segregated. So Peace Drums' mission is to desegregate these three faiths, bring them together in a musical ensemble, in this case a steel band, and have them make connections which they otherwise would not be able to. So musicians and educators, music educators, always knew that music was a connecting tissue, so to speak. But that's not good enough when you're writing a grant. When you're writing a grant, you just say, I know that this works. Fortunately, there's been 15 to 20 years of serious research on brain development, on social interaction, with serious studies done with young people and older people and people with disabilities on what happens when you play music together. And absolutely 100% connections are formed if you're playing music together. Your view of everybody else is heightened. Your social connections are heightened. Your positive views are heightened. I think that in the long term, we are educating students to just be better citizens as they get older. They're better citizens in terms of where they're living, whether it's in Palestine or Israel, or looking at people. We're now in our 9th year. So I've seen our past cohorts become young adults and have, even though they're not necessarily connected to the students that they grew up with, in speaking with them, they have a broader view, by their own admission, a broader view of the world than they would if they grew up in their segregated communities. So it's a long process, it's the long game. When I talk to parents of these kids, because kids aren't always going to say what they feel. But when a parent says, my son or my daughter is so thrilled with this program and so interested in learning music and learning about other kids, then I know we've hit a home run.